Jem's not truly outrageous. No, 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 she's not outrageous. No, Jem, music's not contagious, cause it is no music you know from the show, not even the theme song that everybody knows. Jem is so lame, cause she is not the same. Jem is so lame, Jem, and there are no misfits. There are no misfits. There are no misfits. No misfits. There are no misfits. Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd with a new video for you today. And it's Wednesday, which means a new episode of Catching Up with Andre is on Regal Movies. I talk about the Mission Impossible franchise to get you ready for Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Go over to Regal Cinema's YouTube channel and check that out. I saw the trailer for Mission Impossible Rogue Nation and I have to say it's quite a gem of a movie trailer. Segue! You know what, I'm just gonna read the synopsis off of the Jem DVD that Shout Factory puts out. Upon the death of her father, Jerrica Bit inherits Starlight Music and finds herself the new co-owner executive alongside the greedy, power-hungry Eric Raymond. Eric is on a mission to seize control of Starlight Music as well as use it to launch the stardom of his latest discovery, rockin' rebel girl band, the Misfits. With the help of Synergy, a computer holographic machine created by her father and a pair of special Gemstar earrings, Jerrica is able to transform into the mega pop sensation named Jem. With her sister Kimber and their band, the Holograms, Jem undertakes a Battle of the Bands competition against Eric and the Misfits for control of Starlight Music. Can Jerrica keep her superstar identity a secret? Will the Misfits rock the charts? Will Synergy fall into the hands of evil? Doesn't that sound exciting? Guess what? There's a movie coming out and it has none of that. Jem and the Holograms is turning into a live action movie. The first trailer came out. There's a Jem in it. You know, there's a Kimber. There are the Holograms. Eric Raymond is now Erica Raymond. She pulled a Bernadette Thompson, and that's pretty much it. They strip it, and then turn it into a bland, generic, hey, we're a bunch of girls and we like doing music, but no one recognizes us. And oh, my sister put a video of me on YouTube and it gets 27 million hits, and now I'm gonna be a superstar. But the evil music organization is evil and corporate. Oh, and they made me change my identity, and I don't know who I am anymore. And oh, everyone wants to know about Jem, but no one cares about the Holograms. Jem, are you trying to go solo? What? Tears. And hey, here's a hot dude. Hey, I'm Riho, and I understand you, even though we only know each other for like 5 minutes, but I'm gonna tell you all this sage advice to make you feel better so we can do it later. Oh, we love you, and now we're a band again. That's the entire movie. I just gave you the entire movie. This is pretty much the exact same plot that Josie and the Pussycats, even down to being a remake of an older property. But you know the difference between this and Josie and the Pussycats? First off, Josie and the Pussycats is the best movie ever during the army. Second, Josie and the Pussycats was a comedy, but this ain't funny. This is actually trying to be that very generic thing that Josie and the Pussycats made fun of. Did you not watch the movie from years ago? Well, actually, a lot of people didn't watch Josie and the Pussycats, unfortunately, which is a very, very sad thing. Josie and the Pussycats is my Scott Pilgrim, y'all. It's Josie and the Pussycats. It's Hannah Montana. It's the Cheetah Girls, for God's sake. This is actually very close to the plot to the Cheetah Girls, now that I'm thinking about it. There's even a girl from Disney Channel in there. That's how Disney Channel this is. I know too much about Disney Channel. But seriously, have you been watching Girl Meets World? Season 2, y'all rocking it. Look, I have no problem with that genre movie. I just finished seeing Pitch Perfect 2. I get it. I've watched episodes of Glee. There's nothing wrong with that genre. But Jem had a little something extra. It had the 80s. You got a computer, hologram, synergy. This could have been a cool, exciting fantasy sci-fi thing. You could have had all these throwbacks to the 80s while still being modern. It's not so much that this thing is generic, it's that you had the opportunity to make it not generic and you didn't take it. Because you probably thought that no one remembered Jem, not realizing that if you ever been on the internet, anything has a fan base. I mean, I remember Jem from like, oh, hey, that's that cartoon that I watched as a boy, but didn't tell anybody I watched it as a boy because I was a boy. But there are people who are hardcore, cosplaying, knows every song from the series, probably wrote some fan fiction, straight up Jem fans, and you just pretty much ignored them. You don't even put the Jem theme song in the trailer, but instead you put One Direction Story of My Life. You don't even play a new One Direction song, a post whatever guy left recently song. Just freaking use a song from The Wanted while you're at it. Where are the Misfits? There are no Misfits in this movie, and I'll tell you why they're not in this movie. They're saving them for the sequel. I know that's what it is. This is the origin story, the Jem Man Begins of the Jem trilogy franchise. Would you make a Transformers movie with Autobots and no Decepticons? Would you make a G.I. Joe movie without Cobra? Smurfs movies gotta have Gargamel. Jem needs a Misfits. But then again, looking at this trailer, maybe the Misfits got off easy. We are the Misfits! Reread the script and we're okay to not be in it. Now, I am going to play devil's advocate on this. There is one scene in the trailer where she tugs on her earring and she goes, "Showtime, Synergy." So maybe they're trolling us. Maybe there is more to this movie that is closer to the TV series that they're just not showing us, that this is sort of the generic trailer and we're gonna get surprised when we're in the theater. If that happens, I will be amazed. I will stand up. I'll be the first person to go, kudos, you got me there. You just tricked us with this trailer. I will give you props. I don't think that's gonna happen though. If you're a fan of Transformers, or if you're a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Masters of the Universe fans from back in the day, I need you all to come together and help out your fellow Jem fan. They're about to experience something that you've already experienced and they need your help. You need to console them and say, hey, I've been there. I know what you're going through. Look, I know it doesn't make any sense to be this upset about a friggin' Jem movie trailer, especially being a grown man. I feel like there was some way that you could almost tap into the 80s Jem, do something new, have something that would be for the next generation, for the kids of today, while still paying homage and respecting the fans that grew up with the franchise, so that everybody wanted to go see this movie, as opposed to alienating the people that actually grew up with the franchise and just catering to the people who don't even know what Jem is. Unless they watch The Hub. I'm sorry. Discovery Family Network. And if you really, really, really need Jem in your life, Shout Factory has the complete series on DVD, and there's also a Jem IDW comic that I hear is doing really well. I just thought about something. Jem has a possible bad movie, has a good IDW comic. Transformers has bad movies, has a good IDW comic. G.I. Joe has bad movies, has a good IDW comic. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had a bad movie, has a good IDW comic. Is that the curse? If you have a good IDW comic, you get bad movies? IDW, I love you, but you're also destroying the movies at the same time. You know what? It's a lesson. We all should read more. Captain OG, read more. I'm a reading kind of cat. Read a book like me and soon you'll agree that reading is where it's at. Let me know what you thought of this Jem trailer. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Outie 5000 and I'm gonna go read a book. You go too, go read a book. Read a book, read a book, read a book.